All right, guys, welcome to our Bling into Business call. This call is going to be a super casual conversational event, just chatting a little bit about all of the wonderful perks and possibilities here at Park Lane. And before we start, I just kind of want to introduce myself to all of you because there's a couple of you who don't know who I am. Also, our stylists that are on, we have Shayla, who's closing out her launch party tomorrow. Yay. And Courtney and Stephanie, you guys know, just interact, add in anything. I love how unscripted this is and how real this opportunity sharing is. And for those of you who don't know me, my name is Katie Stroop. On Facebook, it does say Katie Lynn. That's because I am a law enforcement officer's wife, and so we don't put our name on social media for that reason. But I'm a mom of 4 kids. We have a 14-year-old this week, a almost 13-year-old, and a just turned 12-year-old, and then a 6-year-old. And so I feel like I'm starting to get this down. After all these years. God bless my oldest son. I always tell him, I really don't know what I'm doing. So you're the one that's paving the way for all the other kids. By the time Pierce comes to be a teenager, I will know exactly what to expect. God, I hope. But I have been with Park Lane for almost 6 years. October will be 6 years. Let me actually get back to you guys because I can't see you on the screen that I'm on. Hold on. Sorry. There we go. I've been with Park Lane. Oh, hold on. There's Mara. See? Oh, hi, Maria. Are you here? I think you're here, but you're muted. Maybe she doesn't know how to unmute
My
you.
girl, she works at a salon. She's a hairstylist, I believe, but she says she's still there. So
Okay, that's okay. I'm recording, so we can send her
awesome.
the replay. So no problem. Maria, if you're here, hello. I think I see you down there. If you're muted,
Oh,
that's okay. Maybe you can't unmute, but we just wanted to welcome you to our Bling into Business.
I think she said she might jump on too. So I don't
Okay.
know if she can be on like video or anything, but
Okay, no problem. I will keep an open eye. Oops, hold on 1 second. I'm sorry. Oh my God, why does this always happen to me? There we go. Okay, I'll keep an open eye for if anyone else hops into the waiting
awesome.
room. So anyway, so a little bit about me. What I was saying was I have been with Park Lane for 6 years, and I had zero. Oh, there she is, Macy. Okay, she's in. She's connecting to audio.
Awesome.
Yay, welcome, Macy. If you can unmute, say hi to us. Same thing for you, Maria. Anyway, so what I was saying was I've been with Park Lane for 6 years. And prior to joining Park Lane, I had zero jewelry experience. I had absolutely none. In fact, all of my very close friends from my previous direct sales company always laugh because even in national events, I had zero jewelry on. Even in a full-blown national gown on stage, I maybe had a pair of studs in my ear. And so I got the call from Park Lane Jewelry. And I literally asked, he's a friend, his name is Tom Judson, and I said, what is Park Lane? I swear I had never heard of it before. Had any of you ever heard of Park Lane before you were approached either?
I only did it from random, but that was it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
No,
And,
me either.
yeah. And it's amazing that that happens because we've been in business for 70 years. And anyway, long story short, he said it was jewelry. And my immediate response was, oh, I don't wear jewelry. That was immediately what I said back. And anyway, after I met with home office and I saw the comp plan along with the hostess plan, which blew my mind also, I decided that this was going to be my next big step. And so I left my previous direct sales company that I was with for 18 years. You may have heard of it before. It's called Princess House. So I was your jewelry selling lady, switched over to now selling Park Lane jewelry. And so I always tell my new stylist that, I think I just told this to Stephanie the other day. When I first started Park Lane, I was so nervous to get in front of women and teach them about fashion because I didn't know anything about fashion, that I met with my friends and family at Starbucks up the road from the one here on South Woodland, the new one in front of the new Northgate Publix, Tiffany. I met people there for 30 minutes and I said, come meet with me. I have something exciting that I want to share with you. And I bought them a cup of coffee and I unrolled my little jewelry rollers and I showed them all the jewelry. And what happened every single time is they all wanted to buy some jewelry. And I told them, nope, you cannot buy anything. You have to have a party and let me give it to you for free. And so that was what I did because I was so scared to death of getting in front of women and teaching them fashion. And now, I mean, many of you have seen a style party. Now you would think I'm a fashionista, and I'm not. I'm really not. I'm just an everyday mom of four. And I absolutely love many, many things about Park Lane. The first gift, I will say, that this company has gifted me, and what I am so incredibly passionate about, and I like my chest burns when I get to help a new mom layer in a secondary source of income, even if it's $500 a month. Some of our team members make $5,000 a month or more. Okay. But my God-given mission and purpose is helping other moms like me be able to bring in a lucrative income, have fun doing it, and be home with their children. And that is my absolute passion. That's why I'm so excited that we've had Stephanie come on recently, Courtney, and now Shayla's kickstarting her business. And I've been able to do this. I've been able to be a stay-at-home mom, working my business from home for 14 years now. And so I had this revelation a while back, and I was like, I know how to do this. I know how to teach other women how to do this. And so if you have that drive and you want to provide for your family and you don't want to work 9 to 5, and you don't want to put your kids in daycare, I did it for 6 months after the death of my mom. I had a full-time job. And I was a travel nurse recruiter for 6 months. And my two children at the time had to go in before care and after care. And I was making like $500 a week, but I was gone from them probably 50 hours a week. And I just remember, this is kind of a funny story, but I got pulled over speeding to work on State Road 44. There's a spot where the speed limit, you go down the hill and the speed limit goes from 55 to 45. And he got me. And he pulled me over. I was a single mom, barely making it, working full time. My babies were gone from me all the time and going through a horrible divorce at the time, let alone that. And I remember crying to the officer and saying, please don't give me a ticket. I cannot afford to pay this ticket. And at that very moment, something came over me. And I thought to myself, I'm going back to direct sales because I don't care how hard I have to work to provide for my kids. If I'm doing it at home with them, I'll work around the clock. It was so worth it to me. And so that was my last day as a travel nurse recruiter. And then I went back to direct sales and had one of my highest years I ever had. I will personally tell you that, until I moved over to Park Lane. Since then, Park Lane has been my highest years, praise God. But anyway, that's my story. And that's why I'm so passionate about sharing it with all of you. And let's go ahead and hop into it because I don't want to talk too much about me. But if you guys have any questions, I talk a mile a minute. Me and my brother from New York, we have that in common. So I apologize. I try to remember to pause.
I do it too. Don't worry. I get told all the time, slow down, but my
Yes,
mom's Italian and that's my excuse.
right. I don't know what mine is. I'm Polish, but who knows? Who knows? But oh, hi, Maria. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm so glad that you joined us.
Yes, I was having issues.
Oh, girl, that's okay. Sometimes we have issues, right?
Yes, ma'am.
We're so glad that you're here. So Maria, she joins us. Me and her have a mutual friend, Sherry DeCrenza, who me and Sherry have worked together for years and years and years and years. And I love her and her daughter Peyton. And she gave me Maria's number because you're a single mom, right, Maria?
I know Sherry.
You know Sherry? Did Craig?
Is her husband John?
Yes, I think so.
Uh-huh.
You know a funny story about that? I'll give you guys the tea real quick because we're all ladies. Um, Her stepdaughter, John's daughter, Nicole, was my brother's very first girlfriend ever.
My husband used to work with John.
Oh, he's such a good guy. I love them. I love them all. They're all so great.
Wow,
But all
that's
right, so
funny.
let's hop into it. Let's talk about the 4 Ps of Park Lane. So again, I don't know if Maria or Macy missed this, but this is a very conversational, casual opportunity chat. So if you have questions, unmute, interrupt me, raise your hand, flag me down so I can stop talking. But we're primarily going to talk about the 4 Ps of Park Lane jewelry. So the first P is the product. So the question everyone always usually asks is why jewelry? Okay. Well, jewelry is such an easy thing to sell online. Okay. Now we do in-person events. Okay. You can do in-person parties. You can do parties on Facebook. I've even had, I think Stephanie tried doing or did do a TikTok live, and I'm learning all that now as well. So you can really party anywhere. And jewelry is the easiest thing to sell online because you don't have to smell it. You don't have to taste it. It looks great on camera. Okay, look at there. Yes. Show it, girl. Right? Love it. It's small and it's portable as well. So even if you do an in-person event, like me and Stephanie just did one on Friday night. We did a secondary launch party at Los Dos Compadres, a little Mexican family-owned restaurant here that has $5 margaritas every day of the week. And it fits in my little show on wheels. And I always joke and I say, this is my little show on wheels and I'm the show on heels. And it's so easy to showcase. Okay. Another great thing about jewelry is that you're a walking, talking billboard. Okay. I will tell you, 18 years selling cookware, I never once had one person stop me or compliment me at Publix or Target or anywhere. But I cannot tell you the numerous times that I have had people compliment me on jewelry as I was out just running errands. And so usually it's the first thing that women notice about women is their jewelry, you know? And so that's great as you're a walking, talking billboard for your product. It's also really simple to learn. And what I mean by that is, I mean that jewelry is intuitive, right? We know that earrings go on your ears and necklaces go on your neck. A lot of times with other companies, you have to learn, like in skincare. Oh my gosh, this chemical does this and this chemical does that. And you have to worry about people having reactions to vitamins or protein shakes or all of the things. Jewelry is so easy. And everyone buys it. And if they don't buy it for themselves, then they gift it. Okay. And so it's really, really simple, right? We also have an incredible guarantee and quality. So all of our jewelry, for those of you who may not know this, all of our jewelry is rhodium electroplated with 10 to 22 karat gold plated. So all of our jewelry is plated. So that of course means that you don't want to swim, shower, sweat, or sleep in the jewelry, but it is plated. All of our stones are genuine stones. So for example, this is the Everest necklace. And this is all genuine jade on here, which is really, really, really nice. Okay. And so it's all plated and it all has genuine stones. Okay. And that is the main difference between costume jewelry and fashion jewelry. Okay. And we also have a fabulous guarantee. It's like, oh my gosh, not only do we have a great sale, a great quality, we have a guarantee. So if anything at all happens to your jewelry or your customer's jewelry, within 120 days, I think Stephanie, you borrowed some verbiage and it was so good. I was like, I forget you used to always say that we stand behind our jewelry so that you can stand in front wearing it. And if anything happens to your jewelry within 120 days, Park Lane will replace it for you for free. If after 120 days a stone falls out or I don't know, the necklace breaks because your 5-year-old rips it off your neck, Libby, then they'll replace it for $10 if it's after 4 months. Okay. Um, let's see. More than just selling jewelry. This is the hot ticket. The reason why I've been successful in this and many, 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 many others have is because not only do we sell jewelry, but we also empower women to build confidence. We encourage moms like us to embrace their beauty and to feel their best inside and out. And if you've ever watched one of my style shows, I know Stephanie can say this right off, shoot right from her hip, but I always say that when you look good, you feel good, and when you feel good, you do good. Okay? I mean, trust me, we all have pajama days. I'm gonna have mine on Thursday. But when you look good and feel good, you're more productive also. Don't you feel like you get stuff done, you know? And so that's really probably my favorite thing is we teach women the three-step fashion formula. We teach them how to layer their jewelry. We teach them how to accessorize properly. Okay. Do you want to add anything to why jewelry, Stephanie, Courtney, or Shayla?
I mean, I feel like it's like you said, when you look good, you feel good, vice versa. But it definitely, if you get up in the morning and like I've done it before, I was like you, I didn't really put on anything, honestly. And I've done it, and I've literally went to a baseball tournament, and it was a little hot, like you were saying before, you notice what to wear, and you wear bigger earrings during the summer. But it was cute. It made me feel better, and people were asking the whole time what I was wearing. So
Right.
yes, it is very true.
It's amazing how little it takes to inspire other people. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I admire our national director here at Park Lane. Her name is Jennifer Bond, and she always says there's nothing wrong with being a little overdressed. I'm like, I love that. That's so cute. All right. Then we also, the second P is prizes. So we have loads of giveaways during our parties for our customers. Okay. I think everybody but Tiffany has been in a messenger party before, right? Has Libby been in a messenger party yet?
No, she literally I just hopped
Okay.
on
Oh, well,
this
then you have
this video, like, yeah, this live, I'm sorry.
Okay, no problem. So you have something to look forward to. So in our messenger parties, we give a ton of giveaways to our customers that are in there. We give about 4 giveaways away on average. We also have a lot of incredible deals of the day for customers. For example, today we had a free pair of earrings with purchase. We had our beautiful, I don't have them handy, but we had our beautiful sapphire earrings that were completely for free, set in sterling silver for the first time ever in Park Lane history. And they were completely free with a $40 purchase. So we have deals like that all the time that really, really help as a business person draw your customers in to purchase. Okay. Our host program, there is nothing like it. Now, I'm going to tell you guys something. And this comes from me being in the industry for 23 years, because I have a lot of people that will ask me, like, I'm deciding between this one and this one. And what do you think? I will always ask them, how good is their hostess reward program? Because if you want to keep your business going, you've got to have something amazing to offer people. And I'm just being completely honest with you guys. If your hostess is going to get $100 for her coming in and having $1,000 show, that is horrible. Okay. And I do know a party plan that offers a 10% hostess reward program. Okay. With our hostesses, even with a 10 order party, even if she had 10 people purchase a $30 pair of earrings. Now, if you're doing the math, that's $30 pair of earrings times 10 orders. That's a $300 party, right? Park Lane gives the hostess a $400 shopping spree for free. Okay. Now, will you ever really have a $300 party with 10 orders? It's very unlikely. Most of my 10 order parties are at least $700, $800 in sales. Okay. And that's what we always strive for, because the hostess works hard for it, because she feels like she's got a lot on the line and she wants that $400 shopping spree. Right, Shayla?
Right.
Shayla's finishing that up right now.
We're getting it. We got it.
Yes. And you know what? That really didn't dawn on me until after I had my very first party back in 2019. My sister hosted, and she's 13 years older than me. And so she's always pretended I was her child growing up. And so she calls me kiddo. And so we had her party, and she had 8 orders on her party. Okay. And at 8 orders, the hostess gets $20 for every order placed. So 8 times 20 meant that she got $160 for free. And I said, no, I'm sorry. She said, just, we're good. Just close it out, kiddo. And I sat there for a second and I thought, this is ridiculous. And she said, what? And I said, Amy, if you get a $20 pair of earrings and I get a $20 pair of earrings, you're going to get $400 instead of 160. Because with 10 orders, it goes 40, you get $40 per order. And she was like, that is silly. Okay. And so I rarely ever have hostesses if they get to 8 orders. Trust me, they are definitely getting another, 2 orders to get to hit that 10 order party. So that is just unheard of, a $400 shopping spree. And so we have that. Also, we have additional hostess programs. We just finished earning our trip to Cancun, Mexico. And this trip contest, we actually had, I think, 4 drawings where our hostesses and us got to win a free trip to Cancun. Okay.
That's awesome.
Yes. So it's like if you're not hosting a party to get $400 in free jewelry, then you most certainly might want to have a party to win a free trip to Cancun, And so they just have incentives like that all the time that are really fun. So our strategy thrives because we make the experience enjoyable and rewarding for both the customer and the hostess. We have the trifecta at Park Lane, is what I always call it. That's the incredible compensation plan for stylist, 30 to 50% commission, depending on your rank. Hostess $400 shopping sprees across the board, and customers, they get our everyday amazing sale, which is the buy 2, get 4 half price plus bonuses. Okay. I think that's it for prizes. Anybody want to add anything about prizes? Oh, I just thought of one. Shayla, what are you going to earn tonight? A $250 shopping spree.
Is that with the 5 orders?
No, so the 250 is called our Rich Rewards program.
Oh, yes. Yes, Courtney was telling me about that. Yes.
Yes. So every month as a stylist, when you sell $1,000 within the first 2 commission weeks, you get a free $250 shopping spree every month. And so that's also really, really awesome too. I don't know why that's not in my notes, but anyway.
And then isn't that on top of once you reach the 10 orders, you get a $450 shopping spree?
400. Yeah, because you're the hostess of your own kickoff party. And we're
Right.
gonna talk, yeah, we'll talk about that in a minute.
Okay.
Hola, Zori, ¿cómo está? I don't know if she'll unmute or not. She's one of my girls from Puerto Rico. Okay. So perks, stylist perks. Now, there's lots of stylist perks, just so y'all know. First of all, we have a Mercedes car program. You can drive a Mercedes car for free. Mine's in the garage. If you don't want the Mercedes car, you can cash that out and take a $500 cash bonus every month that you earn the Mercedes car program. Okay. And that program you earn through personal sales and recruiting. Y'all will soon learn this about me. I hate the word recruiting. I absolutely hate it. I call it sharing the opportunity with others. Because I'm not recruiting anybody. I'm just sharing what I love about Park Lane. But anyway, I am nervous that I don't think it said low battery. Hold on one second, guys. Let me just see. Battery 13%. That should be okay, right? Okay. I'll check it in a minute.
You're good.
All right. Normally it'll pop up and tell me low battery, but it just
Mhm.
looks like it's low. Okay. So we have a Mercedes car program. We have 2 free travel trips a year. 2 free trips. I've never known another company that does 2 free vacations a year. Even with Princess House, it was 1 free vacation a year. With Park Lane in the last 6 years, I have earned 12 all expense paid vacations for free.
Hey,
Every
Katie, I'm sorry. Is there more about them? Like, is there somewhere else I can find more about the Mercedes like car program? I haven't really seen it, so I don't know.
Yes. Yes.
I guess the details of it. Like.
Yep. Under downloads, under the downloads,
Okay.
face downloads, and then just click on Mercedes car program. You'll see the
Gotcha.
brochure, and then we'll chat about it because the brochure
Okay.
makes your head spin, but it's really not as complicated as it looks. And you're
Gotcha.
already on your way. So that's really,
Gotcha.
really
Okay.
good news for you. But we have 2 trips a year. What I love about Park Lane that I'll share with you guys is that everyone has the same trip goal across the board. With my previous company, the higher that you advance, the harder your goal got. And I always, at the end of my 18 years, I felt so discouraged because my trip goal was 3 times what anybody else's was. And at Park Lane, everybody's is the same level, which I love. Each year, we usually take a European vacation. And then we usually take a tropical vacation. Although last year we got to go to Europe 2 times. We went to Dublin and we went to Paris. This year, actually in 2 months, we're going to be going to Zurich, Switzerland, and then Cancun. I have been to Cabo with Park Lane. We've been to Key West, Aruba. Um, I don't know. I can't even remember how many different places that we've been, but just to name a few. And this July, we're kicking off our next trip contest. So this is a really, really great time for you guys to test drive Park Lane this summer, because come July, you'll have been in for a couple months and you'll be like, I know what I got to do. And you will zoom, and earn that trip if you want. We have our Rich Rewards program for our stylist, which actually that's not the only level of our Rich Rewards program. It starts at the free $250 each month, but you can earn actually up to $1,100 in free jewelry every month through the Rich Rewards program. And generous commissions, like I mentioned, we start at 30% and you can work your way all the way up to 50%, which is amazing. And of course, the biggest stylist perk is that you have the opportunity to help others, which is what I absolutely love doing. And let's see, anybody want to share so far, like what perks Park Lane has done for them? I know Stephanie's just started. We have a lot of, I mean, Courtney, I think you've been in the longest.
Yeah, I think it's been like, I don't know, a month and a half, late April. It's honestly like in the very beginning, yes, I was skeptical. I don't, I don't know. It was completely different from what I've always done. I've always worked pretty much. I was a server, a bartender, and then I went in the dental field for about 7 or 8 years, and that's all I've ever really done. So I knew nothing about this direct sales. I know nothing. Same thing with jewelry. Like I really never worn it, to tell you the truth. Like I've worn like a gold necklace and some earrings, but it really has. I've noticed just how, Katie encourages people. It's amazing. She really, really, really pushes you, and it's just awesome to see how she pushes you, and it wants you to do more. And she's told me so much about like her and what it's done for her, and that's what I want to do for my family. And I want an extra income for my family, so my husband can quit, harassing me. No, I'm just kidding. But he he does good. But I'm at home with my 15-month-old, and my daughter's in, it's summer break right now, but she'll be in first grade. But it definitely, I've already noticed the difference. It's helped me already, and I just want to keep moving and keep progressing in it. And it really has it. I can tell it's gonna be a good thing in like 6 months from now. It really is.
Yeah, and that's so true when you said 6 months, because I remember that's like I feel like how long it took me before I felt like I'm good. You know what I mean? Like like I really didn't feel like I had it down until that happened. And honestly, when I first started, you guys, we were doing in-person events, and then COVID hit. And so we had to switch to doing parties online, and none of us knew what to do. But I'm telling you what, because we have this amazing program at Park Lane called the Direct Appoint program, we have some of the best leaders in the industry, and we didn't panic for a minute. We pivoted, and now we do most of our parties, all of us virtually, and sell thousands, I mean, thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars of jewelry online every single month.
It's definitely convenient, to do the virtual. I'm kind of curious. I had two people wanting to do like in person, like how you do the margarita nights or whatever. I have one lady that wants to do an in-person one. I'm not nervous about it, but because I know her, I've known her for years, but I don't have a lot of my inventory yet. Like I want more to show them. So I think that's why I want to get the catalog too. And, but I think the in-person ones would be neat too,
Yes. They're a lot of fun for different reasons. I mean, I love connecting and visiting and socializing with people, and I only maybe do in-persons twice a month, but be sure that you watch Valerie Weaver's Penny Game this Friday on the team page because that is like the most amazing booking game at Stephanie's secondary kickoff party. We did that and we got 3 bookings for her. And so that was incredible as well. Okay, last 2 P's are the third P is profit. How does stylists make money? You get paid weekly. Every single week that you turn in parties or sales, you get paid 30% commission. Courtney's getting ready to take her first promotion, and so she's going to be starting to make 35% thanks to Shayla coming in and
It
qualifying.
happens so quick too, guys. Like it happens really quick. I've only been here a month. I mean, that's awesome.
Yeah, and so now you're making 35% off. And the thing I love about Parkland is there's no demotions and there's no maintenance for you, Courtney. So once you get that level, you get that level. And that is just such a relief because I hate when these companies hold all this stuff over your head and you have to do this and you have to do that. And then if you don't do that, then you're losing your downline. And oh my gosh, I don't have time for that
I
drama.
wouldn't be able to do it.
No, I do not have time for that drama. And so we don't have that at Park Lane for y'all to know that as well. So how we launch stylists is we do what's called a decider party. Okay. And I'm pretty sure that Maria is probably going to watch this on a replay. And also Tiffany, this would be good for you to hear, and Libby. So we do decider shows. So what that means is that basically you say, hey, Katie, Courtney, I want to have a decider party. What that means is that you book a party with us. We set up the group. We do the whole party for you. We have fun with your friends. We shower them in giveaways. We do a live style event for 30 minutes on one night a week. And then at the end of that decider party, then we say, Libby, what do you think? Did you like this? Is this something that you want to do? And Libby says, oh my God, yeah, this was so much fun. I think my friends and family loved it. I cannot believe that we got $800 in sales. This is amazing. And so Libby then, well, and this is just an example, Libby, this is no pressure. And so then Libby decides that she signs up. When she signs up, remember, she's a hostess still. So she's going to get her 10 orders and she's going to get her $400 shopping spree. And this is exactly what Shayla's doing, by the way. So we close out that 10 order party. Libby gets a $400 shopping spree. Okay. But we're going to move that party into your stylist account. So then you're going to make the profit. Okay. So 30% of 800 is $240 profit. Okay. Now, if that's not enough, then you get to get the starter kit, which costs you $129. That's how much the starter kit costs. We actually have 3 different sizes, but the smallest one is $129, which remember, you just made $240 anyways. So you buy the starter kit, which is $129. That gives you your website for the year, and that gives you another $500 gift card. So we're talking by the time it's all said and done, you've earned $240. But you've spent $129. You've got a $500 gift card. You've got a $400 gift card. I'm sorry, $400 shopping spree. And your profits from the party, which was $240. So I love how it's risk-free because run for the hills when you hear all of this. Well, you join the company and it's $49 a month every month, and then you have to buy inventory. Run for the hills. We have no inventory. There's no large. Hi, sweetie pie.
Sorry, she comes flying through the sliding glass door.
I love your missing tooth.
Hi.
Pierce has one in the same spot.
Yep, I think it happened around the same time. So I saw when you posted it. It was exactly the same, like almost the same time.
That is hilarious. I love it. And so anyway, so that is what is called a decider party. All right. I think that was the fourth P. I forgot to mention that this is really, really exciting. For those of you who sign up, who decide to sign up by Wednesday, and again, there's no rush, there's no pressure, but if you do decide to sign up by Wednesday, and if you can collect just 3 $100 orders using our sale, you'll actually get for free our mini gold impressions bracelet completely for free.
Shayla, get it.
Yes. So Shayla and Courtney are both going to get this.
We're working on it right now.
Yep. And so that was something that they started last Thursday. It ends this Wednesday. But if you're a go-getter and you can collect three, a little above average orders using our customer sale, then you'll also get that for free. Okay. All right. So call to action is I'm going to drop the Google Doc link in the comments of our Zoom call. And everybody that popped on tonight to learn more about Park Lane, I'm going to write your names down because I want to make sure I don't forget anybody. We got Libby. We have Tiffany. And we have, I'm going to go ahead and put Maria on here. So I'm going to drop the Google Doc. All you guys have to do is just complete, it's like a 60-second survey. And then all three of you are going to get a free pair of earrings from me just for hopping on the call tonight. And I think that is it. Does anyone have any questions before we wrap it up?
So actually I had a question for my party. When we close the party, do we close it like at a certain time during the day or do we close it at the evening?
Good question. So the our end time is, I think it's 2 a.m. Central, which is really Thursday morning at 2 a.m.
Okay.
But I don't ever tell people that because it scares me that y'all are going to be up that late turning in parties. So
Right.
I just tell the team midnight Wednesday, and then everybody in every time zone is safe. So yeah, by midnight Wednesday, you'll want to have your orders submitted, and then you'll get your paycheck the following week. You do get paid weekly, which is so nice as well. Good question. Anybody else have any questions? You can ask anything at all. Any fear, question, concern? No? You guys good. Okay. So let me go grab that Google Doc link.
Go ahead and ask.
Why is the jewelry so pretty?
Oh, that's a good question. Why is it
I
so?
don't know how to answer that.
We have really good designers at Park Lane.
There you go.
And
You want to snag all of the stuff.
Yep, and I'll tell you a fun fact. One of our designers is actually the CEO's daughter. Her name is Taylor Levine, and she is such a fashionista.
That's cool.
Just got engaged. Okay, here's the link for you guys. So if you guys all want to click that, fill it out anytime tonight, and then you guys will all get a free pair of earrings from me. Did I send that?
Am I able to add Macy with that, or can I?
Yeah.
I don't.
Where'd the link go?
You know what? I sent it directly to you, Courtney, by
Oh,
accident.
you did. I'm sorry. It's because I
There
put
it
just
is.
when I sent. Okay.
There it is. Yeah,
Sorry.
you should be able to copy and paste it to Macy. Oh, yeah, let me put Macy on here. I knew I was forgetting somebody.
She was trying. I think she.
Yeah, that's okay. I'll upload this and into YouTube and then send it and so she can watch the replay. So yeah, let me know, Tiffany, what you think. If you want to schedule a decider show, Libby, let Courtney know. And Shayla, I'll be waiting to hear back from you tomorrow. So good luck. Thank you guys so much for joining.
Sounds
Thank
good.
you,
Thank
guys.
you. Have a good
You're
night.
welcome. You too.
Bye.
Good
Bye-bye.
night.
Wait, let me say bye.
Come on.
Bye.